So this week we're going to be doing a lot more in MVC. You are going to be creating a test company app, and that's going to involve most of our hands-on sections. So basically your assignment is kind of embedded in the lecture demo. So as you kind of come through here, you can kind of read about it, and then you're going to do it. And then we'll read more about it, and then you're going to be doing it. So probably the first 10 hands-on involve that MVC test company. So you're going to be creating some empty views. You're going to be creating some action methods, some empty controllers. You're going to be adding to that. You're going to be adding to views. You're going to actually do a view that utilizes the layout, and you're going to do a view that doesn't utilize the layout. You're going to be creating a simple model and pulling that into a view so you can use it in a form. And once you're done creating the different controllers, action methods, the views, the model, then what you're going to be doing is updating to Bootstrap 4. And unfortunately, Bootstrap 4, the nav bar portion is a lot different than Bootstrap 3. So I think the easiest thing for you guys to do is simply copy paste the code that I've given you. And the video does kind of go through, give you highlights of what the differences are, but this is near the bottom. So it's one of your last hands-on. Hands-on 9. So once you use the NuGet package manager to do that update in the layout page, I've pretty much given you code you can copy paste, and the video explains kind of what the differences are. And then once you've got this running, you'll notice there's some formatting issues, and you're going to want to use this internal style sheet to fix those. And it does not work to change site.css, because I tried it. So the internal style sheet does work to fix the formatting issues. Then you are going to be adding some links to the navigation menu. And I've provided the code for that as well. And at this point, you've got an app that is as fully featured as we are going to get at this point in time. And you will be ready to add that to GitHub. And please watch this video because it walks you through adding it to GitHub. You do need to make sure you've got that GitHub extension installed in Visual Studio. And there's a couple files that you're going to need to download. These need to go in your project folder, basically where your solution file is. And what's weird is when I downloaded them in the demo, it did not automatically put the dot in front of them. Make sure you get the dot in front. Okay. I mean, you can go in and rename it after the fact, but yeah, you definitely want to have that dot in front. And so where this needs to go is in your main project folder. Okay, so that's where you're going to be saving it, and you'll be saving that one as well. And then before you push this to GitHub, you may just want to verify that you have everything in the correct spot. So I will show you what that should look like. And I show you in the video as well, because I have to rename one of my files. But let's see, here's source. Okay, so you can see I've got .gitignore, .getAttributes. Those are the two that I need. And this is where my solution file is located. Okay, And then I've got all of my little folders. Okay, so the video does walk you through. I actually do publish my project. So it walks you through how to do that. And then lastly, you're going to be creating your own. So I did create a video kind of walking through what the requirements are. And I also have a link to a example project that I have on GitHub. It's public, so you guys should be able to download it. You can actually download the zip version, unzip it, and you should be able to run it. Okay, and then you can kind of see how I did things in there. Okay, and this is the point spread. And so what you're going to need to do is add a link to the Dropbox to your GitHub repo for the MBC test company. And then you're going to add a link to that same Dropbox for whatever you're going to do for your choice. I called it my choice. You guys can call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But once you get that on GitHub, you're going to want to add a link to that as well. If you run into any problems, you know, you can come see me in office hours or the online office hours, or if none of that works, we can just set up a different time and we can meet in Zoom. You can share your desktop and I will help you. Let me know if you're running into any problems or have questions, and have a great week.